Why adults need nap time. How much sleep have you gotten lately? And is coffee an essential part of your day? For me, yes. Coffee is my best friend. I don't know what I would do without it. I am mom to a toddler, I work full time, and I go to school full time. Sleep is a luxury I don't often get. Lucky if I get about 4 hours a night. It's enough to function on. But if everyone who was just getting enough sleep to function actually got the amount of sleep they were supposed to get, how much better would things be? There wouldn't be all these grumpy Karens running around causing chaos for people. There wouldn't be a Richard just doing what they do best. People would get along better. People wouldn't be so cranky and grumpy all the time. You know, when people get when they're hangry, I feel they get the very same way when they're tired. If adults got nap time, I don't think we would have that issue because people would be more well rested. People who are tired and cranky typically don't tend to be very happy or productive because they're just tired. They don't want to. They just want to be in bed, sleeping. I get that. But life doesn't really let us do that most days. Usually we have to suck it up and get our stuff done. And that's where coffee comes in. Could you imagine how children would behave without their naps? Pretty similar to how adults get without their naps. Just a little bit more extreme because they don't have the self-control that some adults have. Things could go so much more smoothly. Think of all the politicians and their constant bickering and things like that. How much sleep do you think they get? Probably not the ideal amount. Maybe if people got more sleep, we would have less conflicts and people being petty and childish that are supposed to be making our official decisions as a country. If people slept more, the brain function improves and better choices are made, which could aid in a lot of different things. It could definitely make things a lot better for a lot of people. If more people got the amount of sleep that they needed and required through nap time, things would just function so much better. People would be so much more active. People wouldn't be, just chugging sodas left and right, trying to get all the caffeine that they can. And caffeine is also on its own a very addictive chemical that can have its own side effects and make people even crankier if they're not very careful about it, which most of us tend to not. I drink typically, on a good day, half a pot of coffee. On a bad day, a pot and a little extra. I know there are many other people that do the same thing. That brings its own issues, which can also lead to people being crankier, less productive, not as active, not as helpful as they would be if they had just gotten the sleep that they needed. A lot of us don't have enough time to sleep like that. So what if during the workday there was an hour where everyone, bosses on down, was given the chance to just take a quick nap? I think people, just like the children, would wake up in much better moods. Kids will be, when I worked at a daycare, they would literally be in the middle of a tantrum, throwing fits, all this, take their naps, they wake up, they're an angel. How many adults do you think could benefit from something like that? I think there are many of them. I think nap time could change so many things for so many adults. If everyone just went and took a little nap sometimes. Bring your blankie in your car, just go take a nap. I think it'll help a lot.